Do you know that you can do a lot of stuff in iMovies? And guess what? It's completely free. Hey, what's up guys? This is Joy. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'll be showing you some tips and tricks on iMovie. Now if you're new to the channel, please do consider subscribing as it will help my channel to grow. Now today I'll be showing you how to add multiple camera angles and how you can layer the video on top of each other. Also I'll be showing you some green screen effect and how you can use that for the shake effect and how to zoom in and zoom out the videos. Please make sure you watch till the end so that you understand everything and the process completely. Alright, let's jump into the tutorial now. Let's get started. First, I'll show you how to do multiple camera angles and also layer the videos. After that, I'll show you how to use some special effect. First, let's open up the iMovie. The very first time you open up the iMovie, this is gonna be the screen you see. You just click Create New, or you can click File, New Movie, and then you select Movie. So I'm just going to be clicking on that. Another important thing is always keep your stuff organized. As you see in my desktop, I have a folder called Videos to be edited, and I'm using 3 videos. One is right view, left view, and the base pedal view. First thing we'll do is we'll add left view and the base pedal, and then the right view and the base pedal, and after that we'll sync all the videos and just use it like a multiple camera angle. Now in the iMovie you can do more than 2 videos at a time. Some of other paid versions like Final Cut Pro and stuff like that, you can do that, but iMovie there's not a whole lot of options. So let's import this first 2 video, and this is the video we'll keep as a main screen, and then we'll layer on top of that, we'll layer the base view. So let's drag it in here. And because I'm using 3 different cameras, it's important to sync the audio at the same time. You probably would have an audio from a different place where you'd like to sync, and I was doing a drum cover, so it was really important to sync the videos. So I use the technique to sync my video is a clap system. So you can just do claps, and this will pick up the sound from all the cameras, and you can match up the sound wave. So let's see that first. So you can use the spacebar on the keyboard as a shortcut to play and pause the video, and it's really handy when you go frame by frame. And you can use your arrow keys on the left and right. So as you see on my timeline, my frames are going like it's frame by frame, so I'm using my arrow keys. So let's pull up the other video. And to zoom, you can use this icon right in here, or you can use the keyboard shortcut Command plus. And when you drag the video in the timeline, if it has an audio, it will show the 2 things in here. You see the bottom part is the audio and the top part is the video. So as we are keeping the, I'm not going to keep the audio, but for the sake of example, just imagine that I'm keeping the audio in here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to be right clicking in here and say detach audio, and this will bring it down to the audio section in the bottom. And you see there is 1, 2, 3 big waves, so that means there is 3 claps. And I'm going to be matching up with my base view clap as well. So what I'm going to do is I'll select the top one just before here. I'll say right click and split clip, or I can use Command B to split the first thing and just select it and use delete. Then match the clap sound in here, so it's kind of matched here. We're not going to test the audio right now because the tutorial is mainly focused on the video. This is just I wanted to show you something quickly. So let's mute the section of the audio from the top one. You can simply do that by dragging it in the down, or you can increase the volume by dragging it up. So let's mute it for now. and I'm just gonna be trimming the bottom part, the unnecessary part from the first. So I'll just show you the mouse. You do right click, split clip, and then you can do right click, delete, or command delete. So the video is synced up with the audio here. Another thing, if you didn't notice, is as soon as I deleted that, it also deleted my audio. So I just went back by doing command Z because I don't want my audio to be deleted. And you can just right click and just say split clip. Yep, and this will split it. And then you just select both of them, delete it. That way your audio is not lost. Okay, so I'm going to be selecting the first two timeline. I'll come right in here on the top saying video overlay setting. Let's select it here. So there's 4 different options: cutaway, green, blue, split, and picture in picture. Cutaway will give you the option of when you show the video on top of one another. I'll show that how to use it later. Green, blue screen, I'll also show you how to use it. Split screen is simply just use that for like half and half. The one right now we're going to be using is picture in picture, and the one on the top will always be the small screen that will be overlaid. So if you want this bottom one to be overlaid, you'll keep that on the top of the timeline. So let's select the both of them. Come in here, select picture in picture. I want to keep that on my left side. Let's make it bigger. Okay, and you can use the dissolve button here to make it less visible. So if I select say 20, this will make it kind of dissolve in here. I'll keep it 0. And okay, so the first part is done. I have synced up my video. Now I can't do more than 2 videos at a time. In the iMovie, there is few limitations. So what I'm gonna do is I'll just export the first video. Say file, share, file. And I'm just gonna be exporting it on my desktop. So say next. I'll just name it first video with base view. Okay, just name it more precise. Left side video with base view. And this is really important, guys, when you do the video editing, because there are probably tons of clips you're gonna be using. So if you don't name it correctly, you're probably gonna get lost. So I highly recommend using precise naming, at least something that you can remember. Okay, let's save it. And once you start saving the video, in the top right corner you see saving up in here, and you can see the status. And once the video is saved, it will like iMovie will send you a message the video has been saved. So let's close it. Let's open up a new project. You can simply save it first. I'm gonna creating another project. Select movie, and I'll click import media. Now I'll have the right view and the base pedal view. Import selected. We'll do the same process. I'm just not gonna be going with the video sync right now. So let's drag it in here. Let's drag the base view in here. Let's zoom it in the timeline. Now for this example, I'm just gonna be removing audio from the both sides. So I'll just bring it down to 0 and say I don't need the clip after this point. I'll just select in here and I'll say command B, and this will split the side. I'll select this 2 part. I'll use delete, and this will select the first like the last part, and I'll select the to video again. I'll select picture in picture. Now for this video I want it on the right side, and let's play it, see how it sounds. Also you can use a spacebar to pause or play, and this really helps when you're going frame by frame. You can use your left, as you see it's moving with the left arrow, or you can go right arrow, and this will give you the view with the frame by frame. You can zoom it more to get more detailed view for the frames, and this really helps in the video editing as well. So this is done on the adding 2 different camera angles in the second video. So let's save it. I'll say file, share, file, and you can select different resolutions and different qualities. Best pros are like big files, so if you're running low on the storage, just keep in that mind that it's going to be eating up a lot of storage. Or you can use custom megabyte per second for the video. And I usually use the better quality for compression. Just for the example here, I'm just keeping it simple. Let's keep it medium. Select next, and I'll name it second right view with base pedal. So let's create another new project. I'll say create new movie, and I'll go to my desktop, and you see I have 2 video, left side and the right side. I'll just import them. You can just drag them over, or you can just simply come in here. So then you can select these 2 videos, import selected. Now I want to show this video to start. I'll start with this video, and then I'll show the other camera angle on the side. So this will go on the top because this will take precedence over the other one, and wherever we need to show the other screen, we'll just simply cut it by frame. So for example, like say I start from this screen, and then I want to change my camera angle right in here. Keep in mind that we have to be in cutaway, not in split screen or picture in picture. So by default it's cutaway, so if you don't change it, it will keep staying like that. Just wanted to make sure that you know the difference. The cutaway will always cut away the bottom part, and it will keep the top part. Now say in this part we wanna use the different camera angle, so I'll just select the top one. I'll just split it in here using Command B, and say I wanna show up to this fur, I wanna show this other camera angle. So I'll select Command B again, and I'll just delete that part. And now again in here, I'm gonna show quick view, and you can just zoom it if you're like very precise on when and what moment you wanna change the camera angle. You can always zoom in and go for more detailed view. I'm just gonna be zooming out a little bit now. Now say I'll cut it again here, Command B. So I have splitted the screen, and I'll select it. I'll just hit delete to delete that. And let's see how it looks. Let's mute the audio for now. And you can mute the audio of the different part as well when you split it. So let's start. And my video is going top of the timeline, and then the camera angle is changed in here. And you see that like I am using the different angle again. Now if you have like more angles to cover, unfortunately in the iMovie you can't do all together. All you simply need to do is save this project and just follow the same steps for the whole process we did. So what I'm gonna do is I'll just select the whole video and I'll just share file. And in the preview you can see that your camera angle is changing. That's pretty important because sometimes you'll just select the bottom one and it'll come and save file share, and sometimes the video doesn't get picked up. So I always usually what I do is I do Command A to highlight the whole timeline. I'll come in here, file share file, and I preview it again in here. It looks good to me. I select the resolution and quality I want, select next, and I'll just name it left and right video with base view. I'll just save it in my desktop. So I'm just gonna be closing this project, create a new one, and I'll just import the video that I just edited, just bring it on the timeline, and yeah, that's the one. As you see that the camera angle is getting changed. So now say I have another different angle that I want to see. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna be using one of my older video from the tutorials, and I have an overhead view. I'll just drag the other view as well in here. Now I want to start with this one, right? And then I want to like change my screen with the different angles. So what I'm gonna do is I'll just bring it on the top. I can't do that right now, so let's delete it. So let's drag this view on the bottom here and then drag the view that we're gonna show first on the top. So I'll just trim it in here. Now see, we're starting from the first video, which is on the top. You want to make sure this is on the top, and then say in here we change the camera angle to this, then we came back in here, and let's say at some point in here we're gonna change the different angle. So I'll just select this one again, Command B up to this point. I'll just do the Command B again. Let's delete this clip, and you'll see the angle in here. Now if you wanna keep it for a little bit longer, or you say you wanna make the trim a little shorter, you can just simply drag it on the left side, and this will bring back the original clip that you trimmed. You can do that on the other side as well. When you see there is a transition happening with this screen to the other one, you can always there is a cool thing you can do is you see that little fade in here. You can use this fader. It just makes the transition smoother. The bottom one was for the audio, so you do the top one for the video side, so this makes the transition much more smoother. So for example, when I dragged it a little bit on the right side, this tiny little thing, come in here and you see the transition is happening. If you want this some effects, or you can just simply click in here, go to the transitions and use a different type of transition, and you just drag them in here, and when you play it, those transitions will be seen in here. Okay, so let's save that up. Now the other thing we're gonna do is I'll show you how to do some effects other than the transition effects in here. If you just simply go in YouTube and search for like a green screen effect and stuff like that, you'll find a lot of videos. Just make sure that you follow the copyright rules and everything. So just for an example in here, I downloaded a video from YouTube. Let's play it, and the video looks like this. So you see there is a theater effect, and there is a lot of different shaking effect. For the example that we're gonna using is the first part of the shake. I'll show you how to do that in a second once the video is saved. So imagine you already edited all your videos and you synced up your audios and everything. Let's say this project just as it is. Let's create a new project. Then you see I have the video called final video with all angles. I'll just import that in here. Now I'll import the other one, the shake effect as well. So I'll add that in my media. So as you see that I'm hitting the pad on the right side every time, and every time I hit, in here, I want to add that effect, and I want to zoom the video so it kind of looks like that. It's giving me a shake effect. iMovie you can't do like those additional features like in the Pro Tools, but this is a way around to do those stuffs. So I'm just gonna be dragging this video in my timeline here, and I'm just gonna be hovering on top of that just to see how much I want of that. So say from here I want this much, so let's cut it here, Command B. Let's delete the later part. So in here, say right when I hit it, that's when I want to show it. So let's zoom it a little bit more. Go, okay, just in here. So do Command B, and I want to zoom off as soon as I hit. So I'll just go up to that part, do Command B again. I'll grab that effect right when the trim started. Just squeeze it to fit the timeline. Now as soon as I squeeze, it's actually trimming the side. Now I want this effect, and as you see in the start, there is no effect in here. So let's line it up with the end part and then start trimming from the left side. This part I'll select like this, and I'll come in here on the top where it says video overlay setting. I'll change it from cutaway to green blue screen effect, and watch what happens. I'll play it from here, and as you see, as soon as I came into that part, the blue screen got eliminated, but there is a effect it's showing in here on top. Now I want to make it zoomed. So what I'm gonna do is I select that screen, I come to the cropping tool here, and you can use the crop to fill or keyburns however you want. I'm gonna use a crop to fill, and then say I'm gonna zoom like that. Okay, so now again here I'm gonna add the effect a little bit after again I hit it. So let's go in here, and I'm hitting it in here. So let's cut in here again, Command B, go a little bit further. That's where I just pull off my sticks, Command B again, and that's where I want to add the same effect of like that. So I just simply come here. You can right click, copy, or use Command C, come here and just paste it with the right click, or I just simply use Command B, and this will copy the effect in here as well, and just like that. And I'll add the same part again. here. So do Command B, cut it in here, Command B. Let's copy that just here. Now, when I use the green blue screen effect, I can simply use Command C here, and then I can come into this screen. I can select these two, then I can select these two with holding my Command key, and I can just simply do Option Command V, and this will bring out all the effects and all the transition that you're doing in here. So this has a zoomed effect in here, crop zoomed. So I'll just select Command C in here. I'll select this and that, and I'll just say Option Command V. And as you see that as soon as I do that, these frames are also cropped just like the first one. So that's how we can like copy and paste quickly the shortcuts. So let's view it from here. Let's make it full screen and let's see it from here. Here you go. And just for the example here, the quality is not super great. I'll just be linking my like drum cover videos, the way I edited it, and you can see all the effects that I'm talking here. I'm actually using all of them in my drum cover, and you can check this out. And this brings us to the end of the video tutorial. If you like the video, please do consider subscribing, as it will help me and the channel to grow. And good luck with your editing.